Hello everyone, it is Phrasmotica here and welcome back to Feed the Beast. Here on my newly designed top floor, I've got all my buildcraft stuff going and the thermal expansion things going. I've got my liquid tesseract which is taking steam from the boiler and is powering all of my buildcraft and thermal expansion appliances with the PC producer, pulverizer and powered furnaces and stuff, and then it's all sending all the products into the ME network as well as the magma crucible and liquid transposer and all that good stuff. And then my industrial craft stuff. I made another MFSU and I charged it up to full, also using this industrial craft 2 high voltage producer, and all of the mechanics of this new industrial craft room are through transformers. So the raw high voltage power goes into the MFSUs and then that gets taken down to medium voltage for the MFEs, and then it gets taken down to low voltage for the bat boxes and all of the early game machines. Now these early game machines, they're starting to get a bit outdated, and I'm thinking that we need to replace some of these with some better ones. Now the two that I want to replace for sure are the macerator and the compressor, because they go rather slowly whenever you're processing something. Now these 4 slots right here are actually for something called overclocker upgrades, but we don't want to put overclocker upgrades in there because that draws out more power and it's in an exponential curve. It gradually drags out more power at an increasing rate and we don't really want that. And just in case you're wondering, I've got 101,000 charcoal now. This storage monitor is hooked up to my ME network and it just tells me how much of a certain item I have. I actually now have a coke oven. It's pumping into this tank, this multi-tank, which is from Zycraft. And you can pretty much make these things out of anything you want. You just need to have one of these valves right here on one of the sides of the tank, and the valve is pretty simple to make actually. For the valve you get these engineering bricks. I chose the blue engineering bricks because that seemed like the best colour, and they just use this zycorodite stuff, which is just made by smelting the zirconium that you get. And then yeah, you can basically have these however big you want and they will store whatever liquid you want as long as you pump something in using waterproof pipes and whatnot. And yeah, all of the stuff's getting pumped to the network. I have another one of these for water that I pump out. I was pumping some out of the quarry, so I put that in there. And the boiler is covered with stuff because I've got a bunch of steam that are going into the other tesseracts that are upstairs powering different stuff. One of them's powering the quarry, one of them's powering IC2, one's powering buildcraft, and the other is powering the ME network. And then I've got water pumping into it through another liquid tesseract, and yes, everything seems to be automated right now. And I forgot to turn on my jetpack engine. Good job. Right, so these early game machines that we want to upgrade, I said we wanted to upgrade the macerator and the compressor, and the things that we're going to want to make to upgrade these are in an Industrial Craft 2 add-on called Advanced Machines. And in Advanced Machines, the ones that we want to make are the Rotary Macerator and the Singularity Compressor. They sound very, very, very epic, and that's because they are. So for that, we just need the Rotary Macerator, we just need an all macerator, 7 refined iron, which I've definitely got, and this advanced machine block, which requires machine block, advanced alloys, and carbon plates. Now, I don't think I have any advanced alloys left. If I just check very quickly, no, I don't. So I'm going to need to make some of them. And before we actually do that, I want to show you this ME.IO port, which basically allows you to take hard drives with items on them, whack them in here, and they'll automatically be transferred, or the data on them will automatically be transferred into the network. And that's what I used when I was transferring all of my stuff to 16K storage drives, because I've just got so much flipping stuff. We've got 179 diamonds. Isn't that amazing? So that's the IO port and all of that. But now we want to make that advanced alloy. So the advanced alloy, I believe you need bronze plates, tin plates, and one other plate. I can't quite remember. Refined iron plate. That's it. Let me just bring it up. Come on. Advanced. Where is it? There's the advanced alloy. So we need this mixed metal ingot and refined iron plate, bronze plate, and tin plate. So I'm going to need that plate bending machine over there. I will see you once I've got a bunch of these advanced alloys. Alright, so that is one advanced alloy right there, and what you are seeing on screen right now is the reason why I want to upgrade this compressor, because, to be perfectly honest, it just goes way too damn slow. The time it takes to compress stuff is just too damn high. But anyway, we only need 2 advanced alloys for our first for our first advanced machine block. So let me get out some carbon plates, which we're going to be using later on actually. You'll be interested to see that. And we'll get out some refined iron as well. I'm actually cooking up a bit of refined iron in here because I didn't think I had enough. So that's doing right now, but it doesn't really matter. Let's just get these advanced machine blocks made, sucker. I'm going to need a normal machine block first, actually. Yeah, I do use these project tables every now and then. The crafting terminal doesn't wholly replace these. Not yet, at least. But, yeah, that's fine. So we got our advanced machine block right there. Now, which one do I want to upgrade first? I'll upgrade the macerator first, because that will be the most useful for what we're doing right now. And I'm not using it right now either. So, macerator, get over here. And let's upgrade you into the whatever it's called. The rotary macerator, that's it. So, macerator in there, refined iron round here, then the advanced machine block, and we have our rotary macerator. Now, the reason the rotary macerator is so much better than the normal one, and yes, these things can only accept 32 EU per tick, so that's a bit annoying. But the rotary macerator is better than the others because it can process 2 stacks of something at once, and it speeds up as it continues processing stuff. So if you have a constant supply of materials that are being macerated, this thing will keep on spinning up, and when it reaches its top speed, it will macerate stuff like you have never seen before, extremely quickly. Now, if you're not macerating something and you do want this thing to keep on spinning at high speeds, you can apply a redstone signal to it. And so I think I'm going to go get a lever and just turn it on right next to it, just to see if this thing will start spinning up. Yes, it will. So when you apply a redstone signal to it, this thing will speed up, and the faster it spins, the faster stuff gets macerated. So the stuff that I'm going to want to macerate today to make the stuff that I want to make today is carbon, because we're going to be making some more carbon plates, like I said. Now we can also upgrade that compressor now that it's done. So come with me. Did I pick it up? Yes, I did. So we are going to make the singularity compressor, and for that we need obsidian. So let's make another of these right here, advanced machine block, and then let's make the singularity compressor. So you go there, and no, not refined iron, we need obsidian around there, and singularity compressor. So the singularity compressor works just like the rotary macerator does, and yeah. Is it getting a redstone signal? No, it's not. Let me put a lever next to it as well. I'll fine-tune it later, and this operates via pressure and PSI, but you can't process 2 stacks at once, which is a little bit annoying. But this macerator is spinning up really quickly, And actually, I have this this canvas bag right here, which I renamed to extra inventory, which is just carrying the stuff that I don't use too often. Yeah, I think what's the canvas bag made of? 8 canvas, and canvas is just string and sticks, so that's cool. And I renamed my diamond drill to land screw, and my sapphire sword is now paper cut. And I've got the center storage thing there as well. So, I want to start macerating some coal, so let's go and grab some normal coal. I got plenty of it because my quarry is just going to town. So, let's macerate this coal, and as this thing spins up faster, I think its maximum speed is 7,500 RPM. It is going to produce coal dust out of the bum holy. Seriously, it is ridiculously quick. So let me put another stack of coal in there, and as this thing keeps on spinning, it is going to spin this coal around so quickly, it's just going to and the coal will no longer exist because it will be coal dust. So that's going to take a while to reach, but the reason I want this singularity compressor to increase in pressure as well is because this stuff needs to be compressed eventually, because like I said, we needed to make some carbon plates, and to make those carbon plates, just coal dust like this, raw carbon fiber, 2 next to each other makes this raw carbon mesh, and we need to compress the carbon mesh really quickly, as you can see, to make the carbon plates. And these carbon plates, I'm going to reveal to you, are going to make this thing called Nano Suit Armor. So the Nano Suit body armor needs 7 carbon plates, and an energy crystal, and then everything seems to need these carbon plates and energy crystals, and that is why I got this rotary macerator going, because if I didn't have it, this would take a long ass time. So yeah, That is the reason behind it. So we're going to need quite a few of these, which is why having the 2 stacks being processed at once is very nice, and having this thing going ridiculously quickly is also very nice. Now, look at this. That's almost at 4,000 RPM now, and it is chugging. It is choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo. That's a 5-year-old thing to say. That doesn't matter though, because I've got some raw carbon fibre, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, look at that. Zoom! Zoom! 2 more carbon plates, just like that. Oh man, this is starting to pick up speed now. So, while this is doing, I'm going to get on to making something else that I want to make, called the Mass Fabricator. Now, this seems a bit out of left field because I haven't given you any background information as to what this thing does, but what the Mass Fabricator does is it makes this thing called UU matter out of raw EU energy. And what UU matter does is it can be arranged in the crafting menu to make pretty much everything in the entire game. And one of the things that is really hard to come by in the game is this thing called Iridium. It's Iridium ore right here. And you can actually make this using UU matter, and it's a lot easier to do that than it is to actually find it. It's extremely rare in the real world. And oh, do I need to put that in the? That's a bit stupid. I have to put the coal in the first slot to actually make it do stuff. But yeah, the Iridium is very hard to come by, and there is an armor that is above nanosuit armor called quantum armor, quantum suit armor, which requires these Iridium plates, which requires a lot of Iridium. And Iridium, if you try and find it naturally spawned, it's like, look how fast this is going. It spawns, I think, 1 Iridium ore in every 5 chunks, and those chunks go all the way down to bedrock, so it's extremely hard to find. But using the UU matter, since I have so much power right now, it will be a lot easier to make, and so we'll be able to get this quantum suit armor very, very soon. So, okay, look how fast this thing is going. My goodness. It is eating the coal for breakfast, faster than the boiler probably. But I've got 100 something thousand charcoal, so I don't care. Now, this thing will stop revving up at I think about 7,500 RPM. And that's all the coal done, so let's see how many carbon plates we can get from this. We'll get another 5, so yeah, there you go. It takes 16 coal to make a carbon plate. I think that's the conversion rate, yeah. So we're going to need more than these to make our nanosuit armor, but that's fine because I've got a lot of coal, and I'm going to get it spinning up right now. Once I've put another 2 stacks in there, we are going to start making the Mass Fabricator. So, Mass Fabricator, what are we going to need? Mass Fabricator. Mass Fabricator is going to need 2 advanced machine blocks, Laptron crystal, that is fine. Glowstone, advanced circuits, that's not too bad at all. So, let's go and make those. Have I still got my stuff going over here? Yeah, I do. I'm going to make some excess carbon plates because I can, I don't see why not. Okay, so we need 2 of these machine blocks. 1, 2. And then we've got just the right number of advanced alloys. The right number of advanced alloys. Yeah, if you're from Birmingham, alloy probably means your friend. Okay, so then I needed one of those, what do you call them? One of those Laptron crystals. So now I need a sapphire. Where are you? Have you gone? There you are. Sapphire and what else was it? Forgotten! Oh, electronic circuits. Brilliant. I think I did make some spares though. Oh, yes I did. Just my luck. Alright, Laptron crystal. Let's go put that over in here. So that goes there, those 2 there. Glowstone, and then I need some advanced circuits. So I'll put you back. Glowstone. God, everything is so much quicker with this. I love it. Glowstone, and then some advanced circuits. So I'll take this for now, and I'll make one more. Find iron. Where are you? There you are. See, some of it's being made as we speak because of this, you know, this boss setup. And I actually put all my copper cables over in here. So let's do this. And look at that redstone. Look how much redstone that is. So much of the redstone, huh? Damn it, I lost my cables. Get over here. Get over here. I'll make some excess, because why not? Because I haven't got enough copper cables. That is why. But that doesn't matter, because I just need some advanced circuits now, which is... keep forgetting. So it's redstone on the corners, lapis, and then glowstone. Redstone on the corners, like that. Loads of lapis, and then glowstone. And you can switch the lapis and the glowstone if you need to. Alright, 2 advanced circuits. That should be our Mass Fabricator. Now, this thing was a bit expensive, but this thing is one of the only industrial craft machines that can run off of MFSUs, off of the high voltage power. So this thing will go rather quickly. So if we plonk this thing down, right here, we open it up, you can see that it says progress 0%. And it's going to start making this UU matter from EU energy when we supply it with such. Now we can actually place this stuff called scrap in the slot below. Scrap right here. And all you need to do to make scrap, I believe, is use this thing called a recycler. This recycling machine, which takes dirt, a compressor, glowstone dust, and refined iron. You feed materials into it, and it has a chance of producing scrap. And the scrap, which you put in there, will increase the rate that this thing produces the UU matter by 6 times. So I'm going to want to make a recycler as well as just a normal mass fabricator, so that this process will go along quicker. Although before I do that, I think I'm going to show you how this thing works. So if I set the MFSU's output to towards this, and if I get... No, I don't want to rotate the chest, I want to get a glass fiber cable. If I supply this thing with high voltage, it's going to start changing some of that into UU matter, and the progress right there is how long it's going to take. It needs 1 million EU to create 1 UU matter, but with the scrap in there it only takes 166,667. So I'm going to switch that off for now, and it's going to keep its progress because it's its own machine and it knows what it's doing. And let's get that recycler that I was talking about. I believe the recycler only takes 32 EU per tick, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's fine. We can also make an automatic recycler, although that only takes 32 EU per tick. And the automatic recycler is faster, and that just needs a conveyor module, which is, I think we made before for the plate bending machine. But let's make the recycler. So dirt, refined iron. That's a pretty ghetto machine. I'm not going to lie. I've never seen dirt in any other machine. Okay, so refined iron here. Glowstone. Glowstone. They go there. Oh no, they don't. Glowstone just goes there. And of all things, dirt. I really didn't need to type that in because it's top of the list because I've got so much of it. And then we needed a compressor, and I don't think I have a spare compressor. No, just have a compressor spare, compressor handy. Why not? I don't have any smooth stone, so I'm gonna go smelt some of it. It's gonna go straight into the network. Actually, we might be able to make an upgrade to the electric furnace at some point, called the induction furnace, which will operate just like those advanced machines for the macerator and compressor. But like I said, we'll do that later. So once I've got some smooth stone, I guess I'll make that. Make that compressor. I'll need that electronic circuit ting. I'll need like what, 8 of these for the machine block, and then normal stone 6 or 7, perfect amount. So I don't want to make it in here. I want to make it over here in the project table. So I need to make the machine block first. Derp. There goes my dirt brain again. Okay, machine block, electronic circuit, and compressor. Okay, we got that done. And now let's put that there, and we have our recycler. So the recycler, if we feed stuff into it, it has a chance of creating scrap. So this is going to need some power. I'll put it right in front of a bat box so that it can draw power out of there. Let's go get some cobble because I've got way too much. Let's feed it into here. And it is now processing the cobble, and each time it does this, it will have a chance of creating a piece of scrap. I think it's a 1 in 8 chance each time. So it is eating our cobblestone, it's getting rid of it, but for something much better. There's a piece of scrap right there. If we put that in the bottom of the mass fab, it has an amplifier of 5,000 now. And that amplifier of 5,000 means that if we give it more power, the amplifier will result in less power coming from the MFSU, resulting in a greater increase in progress. That was a bit quick, so I'm going to go get some more scrap. Come on. Give me the scrap. Give me the scrap, okay? Yeah, that 1 in 8 chance kind of does hurt, and I think because this is going a bit slowly and I don't want to have to use overclocker upgrades, I will make the automatic recycler. So that's at 43% right now. If I whack that in, that makes it go to 47%, 48% really, really quickly. So, yeah, this is going a bit slow, although I have got a nice bit of scrap right here. I'm going to upgrade it to the automatic one, get this Mass Fabricator going, and I will see you when I've upgraded this thing. Alrighty, here is our automatic recycler. This thing should process stuff for the MSFC a lot quicker, and as you can see, the Mass Fabricator has now created a piece of UU matter. Now, this UU matter can be used to make these actual things with shape crafting. It doesn't actually list the uses for creating other objects, which is interesting, but that doesn't matter. I'm just going to get some stuff going in the automatic recycler. I need some power. Yep. Of course I need some power. Let's put it in front of the back box, and let me open the interface. And yeah, this thing can process 2 things at once. Oh, this is from Greg Tech. Maybe it doesn't do it faster and faster and faster. I don't know. Okay, well I can deal with this, I guess, because cobblestone really... Look, I'll live with this. It doesn't really matter. Scrap. You don't need too much scrap to make UU matter with the Mass Fabricator. You do need a bit, but you don't need too much. So I guess I'll make a way of feeding it into the automatic recycler with the ME network. So my excess cobblestone from the quarry goes straight into it, makes scrap, feeds into the Mass Fabricator, and makes some of this UU matter. But for now, I think we're going to move on to the last thing that I wanted to do, which was to make those that armor that I was talking about, the nano suit armor. So we're going to need carbon plates for this, and I might have left them over here. No, I didn't. Must be in here. So carbon plates. I've got 29. 29 should be enough. If it's not, well, I'm going to need to make some energy crystals for each one. I believe it's I'm going to need 4 of them. So I'll just get my rubies. Plenty of those. 1, 2. Oh no, they don't stack. Got to remember that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe the helmet also needs a piece of glass, which is interesting. Let me just type it in. Does it need a piece of glass? Yeah, it does need a piece of glass. That is interesting, like I said. But anyway, they go in the center for pretty much every piece of this armor. There's our nanosuit body armor. Let's put the energy crystals in there. Let's make the booties. Is that way around? Yeah, there's the boots. Let's make the helmet, which also needed the glass. Yeah, we've got enough. We have got enough carbon plates for this. There is our helmet. And now let's make the leggings. And we will be done. Nanosuit armor. Oh yes, right. So nanosuit armor is charged up with EU. It'll never break. It's the electric equivalent of this stuff right here. Now, the downside about having this advanced electric jetpack in place with the nanosuit body armor is that nanosuit body armor does provide the most protection out of them. There's a ratio as to how damage is split between them. I'm not going to go into it because it's a bit too technical. But we're going to need to charge these things up. And so I'm going to get this MFSU right here. And these things will hopefully be charged up pretty damn quickly. It might take a bit of a while, but this nanosuit body armor, we are going to upgrade one more stage to the advanced nano chest plate. And the reason for upgrading this is because it combines the functionality of the advanced electric jetpack with the body armor, and so we get a jetpack with our body armor and we get full protection. So we're going to need some more carbon plates, these 2 things which we have already, glass fiber cables, and then one more advanced circuit. So let me go and make that. We need the advanced electric jetpack, ESU, glass fiber cables, just like that. We needed, what was it? The advanced circuit. So let's just grab one of these electronic circuits and let's make an advanced one. That's pretty simple, not too difficult at all. Lapis and redstone and glowstone. Get back here. We are. So let's put that there. Glass fiber cables, nanosuit there, advanced electric jetpack, and now we just need those carbon plates, which we have just the right amount of. there is the advanced nano chest plate. So when we equip this, we should have the functionality of the advanced jetpack, and we should also have protection. As you can see, the energy from the jetpack actually fed into the nano chest plate, so we don't really need to charge it up that much. And this thing is done charging, as is this thing. The advanced nano chest plate holds 1,000,000 EU now, as you can see, more than the nano suit armor normally does. And this thing is creating UU matter out of the bumholy, so that's nice. Let's add some scrap to make this thing go faster. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So once this is done, and once the helmet is done, the nanosuit body armor is going to be our new source of protection. I'm thinking, how expensive are these nano sabers? Nano sabers aren't too bad. The only thing that will kill you if you are wearing this nanosuit body armor is a nano saber. And this thing is basically an electric sword. So how can you not like that? It's the closest thing to a lightsaber in this game. So I'm thinking, let's make this, considering we do have enough stuff. So we're going to need glowstone. We're going to need the advanced alloys. Did I seriously not make enough advanced alloys? Come on, really? Did I use all of them up? That's annoying. Alright, I'll make the nano saber between episodes. I've explained what it does to you, so I will make it in the next episode. That's fine. This nano stuff is almost done charging. So we're going to equip this, and we're going to see what it's like. Take off the bronze stuff. We don't need that. Don't need that anymore. Crap armor. Ugh. I never once used my bronze chestplate, I just realised. So that was a bit of a waste, but whatever. We've got freaking nano armor now, so I don't care. This is almost done charging. We'll be able to equip it. Our armor slot will pretty much be full. 7, 8, 9, 100,000 EU. Let's equip it. Oh yeah, so we've got 9 in that slot right there. Got 9 armor out of 10, but this thing will protect us from pretty much anything. Pretty much anything, except for the nano saber, like I said. So this armor will never break, protect us from everything. I have a jetpack in it. That's pretty cool. So yeah, this is our new armor. Say hello to the new armor, the nano suit. Awesome. Now I think we're going to finish off the episode by producing 1 piece of iridium, because iridium is ridiculously hard to come by. Like I said, I'm going to go get some more cobblestone, and we're going to put it into the automatic recycler, and I'll make that nano saber between episodes. Like I said, we'll also I'll also make an automatic way of this Mass Fabricator doing stuff. Progress 3/10 of the way there. Come on, give me some scrap. Give me some scrap. This is taking way too long. You've gone through like 14 items and nothing yet. Come on. There's some scrap. That took way too long. Let's whack that in there. It's urging on the process. We'll almost have enough UU matter to create a piece of iridium when this is done, because you need 7 UU matter to create 1 piece of iridium ore, which you can then smelt into an iridium ingot. Actually, you know what? I've been doing too much in this episode. Let's upgrade the rest of our machines. Let's upgrade them. Actually, you know what? I'll upgrade the extractor at some point in the future, because that requires something a little more complicated. Let's upgrade the electric furnace. What do you say? I think I'm going to move it over to the to where the plate bending machine is right now, because we do need to provide this with a redstone signal for it to operate continuously and rev up like these things are doing right here. Rotary macerator is going to town. Singularity compressor goes up to 75,000 pounds per square inch, which is a lot. I'll make some more carbon plates out of these guys at some point. Put my wrench away because I don't need it. 7 UU matter. So, how on earth do you go about making iridium? Well, it's actually, it's pretty funny how you do it. You go into a crafting menu and you make the shape of the letter I, and that makes 1 iridium ore. So, to make this iridium ore into an iridium ingot, send it through the powered furnace. Do you not do that? Do you not powered furnace? Oh no, I remember what you do. You, I believe you have to compress it into an iridium ingot. Yes, you do, and there is our iridium ingot. So, this iridium ingot will be used in the production of iridium iron plates. What the hell are they? These things right here, iridium plates. Advanced alloys, diamond dust, which is got by pulverizing diamonds. So, that's pretty cool. And yeah, and the iridium ingots. And the iridium plates are used, of course, in the production of quantum suit armor. Where are you? There you are. Now, there is actually one step above the quantum suit armor, which is incredibly expensive because of how many iridium plates it needs, but we'll get onto that later on, I think. Like I said, we're going to upgrade this electric furnace to the induction furnace. Oh, yes. So we're going to need advanced machine block like we had before. I'm going to need some more advanced alloys. I will upgrade this and I'll see you once I have done that. Alright, whacking these mixed metal ingots into the singularity compressor. They are doing it at a ridiculously fast rate, which is absolutely lovely. So I've got 8 advanced alloys now. This should definitely be enough to facilitate what I'm going to be doing. I guess I'll make the Nano Saber as well now that I have these, since I went through the trouble of getting them. But we need to make a machine block, don't we, for this advanced machine block. So, for that then, we also need some carbon plates. Carbon plates. Wait. And there is our advanced machine block. We need some copper. Believe it or not, copper around there. And then all there's left to do is to get our electric furnace and upgrade it to the induction furnace, which, as all the others do, will spin up to speed and do stuff quicker when it is spinning quicker, or when it heats up. I think that's what it is, yeah. When it has more heat, it'll do stuff quicker. So let me grab a lever, heat it up, and we will start to smelt stuff a lot quicker. Alright, there it goes. Heat should be going up now. Go on, heat up. There it goes. There goes the heat. So that's just there for the sake of it. But now we will actually use these advanced alloys to make the Nano Saber. So, what is it that we needed? Nano Saber. This is the last piece of the Nano Suit suite, really. And I've got just enough carbon plates, but I'll need to make an energy crystal. So, let's make an energy crystal. Why not? Let's get our ruby. There we are. I wonder if the quarry's done yet, actually. It's relatively close to bedrock. Glowstone. Dust right there, 2 carbon plates and advanced alloys, and there we are, the Nano Saber. So this thing, it functions as a sword. It's the closest thing to a lightsaber. I'm afraid paper cut's probably going to have to be retired for now, but let's charge it up. Hopefully really quickly. Oh yes, very quickly. I'm sorry, paper cut, you didn't cut paper at all. So, bye. This Mass Fabricator is just churning out UU like never before. Alright, so the Nano Saber. How does this thing work? Well, it can pretty much one-hit anything when you're actually using it on its charged mode. So let me just hop in to the cow pen. Right-click to set to charge mode, and then you hit something. And it takes away EU from it, but since I've got the advanced Nano chest plate, and that has got a lap pack in it, this is draining all the power from the lap pack. So, yeah, this thing will one-hit pretty much everything as long as I've got my advanced Nano chest plate in. Power will drain from that, and that holds like 1,000,000, so I'm pretty much sorted. And you know what? Let's see how quickly some beef will do in the induction furnace. Oh, that's nice and quick. But you know what would be quicker? I reckon it would be quicker if we did it in a powered furnace. I want to show you how quickly the powered furnace does food. There we go, beef, done. So yeah, that is, I think, all we're going to cover in this episode. I think like I said, I'll automate the Mass Fabricator and the automatic recycler to create UU matter. I'll store that UU matter somewhere, probably in the ME network, because that's where everything's getting stored. And that thing hasn't even churned up 1k charcoal just yet, because actually, well, that was that was stupid. Landed on the wrong level. This thing is churning up charcoal a lot slower than it used to, because it's at its maximum 1,000 degrees Celsius, producing a lot of power. Steam still consistent, and yeah, so the charcoal's gonna last for a long time. I need to put some more coke in here. Creosote oil is accumulating. Got some water just in case I need it. So yeah, I'll automate all that stuff, and I will see you in the next episode of Feed the Beast. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more Feed the Beast videos every week. Thank you very much for watching again. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.